Hello, my name is Caiden and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I do not have an intro, so this is what you're getting. I know, once again, has been a few months since I have uploaded. Honestly, uh, will I ever get over it? No, I will stop making false promises, I'm so sorry. But some shit has been happening in my life, you know, as life does. And so I thought I would make a little YouTube video today and explaining what's been going on, because I've been dealing with quite a lot of changes. Not all of them bad, just changes, you know? So I'm gonna do my makeup while we talk about this, but obviously I have to put my hair up. It's been getting very, very long, so it's just gonna be in this ugly little bun. And I'm gonna look like an egg for this entire video, but we've been there, done that, seen it, doesn't matter. Let's freaking do my makeup. As always, I will be starting with my eyebrows because that is what I do. And I'm looking over in this direction because that's where my mirror is, so apologies for the lack of eye contact in this video. I know that's something which I struggle with. Know exactly where I left off in my little life story last time. I'm pretty sure I just was getting through graduation. So I've graduated and I've started college, which has been quite a change in a pace of my life, because I went from a very strict, controlling Catholic education just to a very, very chill, open-minded college. So it's been very interesting seeing the changes, not only within the student body, but just like, obviously college is a lot more different than high school, whereas you're I don't have to explain. Major changes are like you're a lot more on your own and more independent, and you need to rely more on yourself than a teacher's not gonna be like, go to class, or like be on your ass about everything as like high school teachers might. And I don't go to a particularly large college. I really wanted to. When I was a senior looking at colleges, I really wanted to go to DC. And I wanted to go to the George Washington College. It's big, it's in the city. And I was looking at quite a few ones, like there was this art one in Chicago. I was thinking about leaving state because I live in Wisconsin, and I just wanted to go to a city and live on my own. And obviously, didn't do that. I live at my house. I don't live in the dorms. And I'll talk more about that. So, moral of the story right now is that if you're a senior and like obviously they have you thinking about that stuff fairly early, like you literally just breathe your first day of senior year and you're like, so what college are you going to apply for? What is going to be your major? I just want you guys to know that your plans will change, and I'm sure mine will continue to change. I think it'll be comforting if I'm older than you guys. Obviously not everyone, but you can see me kind of go through it. And then yeah, so basically I go to a smaller college that I commute to, and I will not name the name because of safety reasons. Also, I should sit up. Sorry. And I think it was a much better choice on my part. It gives me time to kind of adjust to the environment and like the change of pace. I'm a pretty fairly independent person, and I haven't had any struggles with like going to class or like, having motivation to do work, or like understanding deadlines and when I need to get done and when I needed to get it done. Because there's a whole organization factor that I think a lot of people do not talk about. Because you kind of just need to know, because all of my classes are in person. One of them turned hybrid, even though it's supposed to be in person. But even with in-person classes, a lot of professors, and I do not know if this is a universal case, do quizzes and stuff online, and a lot of stuff is just on your time. When I know in high school, I mean, at least me personally, I had in-person quizzes and, you know, a ton of work time on assignments. Not saying that, like, I don't have time in class to work on assignments. I definitely do with some classes, but not all of them. So it's just like a little bit of a change. So I've been adjusting to that. And I've got myself a little system going on, and I definitely understand the flow of all of my classes now. But it definitely took me about a week to kind of get used to it, a week or two. You know, like finding it and like seeing how each professor works. And I'm very lucky to all have like really, really nice professors. Like, I don't think I could complain about any of them. And not saying that I would, because I guess sometimes you just don't have like a teacher that works with your work ethic, or you know. So college has been fun. I think the worst part was like, because all they really talk to you about in high school is like, oh, all your professors, they're not gonna care if you turn something in late. You need to read so much. There's so much work. And like, that's what they constantly shove into your head. But you know what they never fucking talk about? When the fuck do you make friends in college? I, as all of you know, am very much an introverted person. I mean, maybe not on the internet. I might not come off as an introvert. But like, I am fairly introverted. So like, I've made one friend. She's in my math class, very much a vibe. But none of my friends from high school went to the school that I'm going to. And I'm still friends with some of my friends from high school, like, which is sick. Because, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you'll never see all of these people from high school. Which is right, I haven't seen a big chunk of them, and I'm not complaining. Oh, we'll keep you updated on the friend situation. So far, at a solid 1, we'll take it. But my older sister was very confused because I don't know if she just makes friends better than me. She's like, I used to be there all the time, like all day, even if I didn't have classes, but it must be different when you have friends. And I was just like, oh, okay, you don't have to shove it in my face that I'm bad at making friends. So that will be an experience. And so we'll have tips and tricks, maybe, if once that happens. And I'm sure it's much easier if you are in dorms, obviously, because you're kind of forced. It's either you have no human interaction at all, or you suck it up and become friends with someone, whether it be your dorm mate or anyone else on your floor or level. I'm not exactly sure how it works. But I know, just me personally, I want to save money to get myself my own apartment, and if I don't I don't want to spend the extra money on dorming if I know A, that I'm not going to enjoy it, you know, like B, it's gonna take away the funds that I need because I'm gonna have to buy myself my own food, I'm gonna have to buy myself like all of like the necessities, and I don't have to do that here. So I'm looking more for the long run of things, which I'm sure is taking away of my college experience, but I know that I wouldn't do well in dorms. It's just something that I know in my little heart it would be too exhausting for me because as an introvert, as an introvert that I'm going to say a million times, oh, we get it, you're an introvert. All of my energy is just taken away from being around people. And here, I don't have to deal with people other than my immediate family, but I've been dealing with them for 18 years, so it's fine. College has been a thing, and I finally have adjusted to it. So I've started streaming again, which has been really fun. I just started Breath of the Wild on my Twitch. Shameless plug, twitch.tv/KaiT. I stream every Wednesday now. It just depends on when I get out of class. Normally, I'll keep them around like 4 o'clock CDT or CST, whatever one, Central Time. And that leads me to my next point is I got a new mic. I don't know exactly how it sounds. I've been fiddling with it all day. OBS just basically just like bitch slapped me across the face today. Like I accidentally started streaming instead of actually recording this video. So I was just gonna be like, oh, I'll just do a stream and I'll make a video another day. And then suddenly my microphone started not working on my other little stream layouts that I have on this. They're basically called scenes, and you can switch between them. So I have one that's just like my full face and, you know, stuff like my stream layouts. And for God knows what reason, this microphone won't pick up anything on those things, but for some reason it will allow me to do it on this one. And I might have to remake them, which if you know anything about OBS or anything about stream like layouts and stuff, mine's very, very intricate and it's gonna take me a long, long time to recreate it. So I'm not very much looking forward to that. But at least I was still able to make a video. It's been so long and I wanted to use my new mic and I want to edit more using Adobe Premiere because that's been very, very, very fun to work with. From like, I think it was one video I've edited with it, but it was very, very easy to do. And it's nice to finally have all like the equipment and everything that I want. I can't think of any other upgrades that will be in the foreseeable future. The one thing I was like really, really wanting to upgrade was my microphone, and unfortunately my other one broke right before I started streaming again, so this one is brand spanking new. As much as I wanted to like justify getting a new microphone, but I really needed one, and it's kind of like a big part of making content, aka YouTube videos and streaming. In the long haul, it will be worth it. I just need to limit my spending, which is an issue for me because I'm very much a person that likes to spend money, and I'm sure a lot of my friends and everyone around me that gets to interact with me daily, or even, you know, more frequently will be like, yeah, Caiden has a spending problem. So been really fun, especially when like commuting to college. All of like the freaking fast food and like Starbucks and stuff was all on my way. I started taking a different way to avoid it because it's just so tempting to stop and get food or something, because my school has a pretty nice dining hall. It's got really nice food and like stuff, but all of it has gluten in it. So I just like physically cannot keep doing that to my stomach. For those who don't know, I have celiac, so eating gluten will damage my like lining to my intestines, which will lead to fun things such as cancer and malabsorption of nutrition and temporary lactose intolerance. Just all of these fun things that are not good for me. So it wasn't good that I was like, oh, there's nothing to eat here, so I have to eat gluten. So it was really detrimental, and I'm gonna start bringing my own food. Gotta find more gluten-free things to make because, you know, a bitch be struggling. Gluten is so tempting, and if you can eat it, you better cherish it. Cherish it for me, for your. I was going to do a little advice in like Q&A, but Instagram has been down for hours, and I just can't. I don't want to wait to make that video for another few days because I just want to record, man. It's nice to just sit down and just talk, you know? Even if it is just to myself and to a camera. Or at least that's what it looks like on my end. Obviously, it kind of may feel like we're having a little chat and I'm catching you up on my life. Which I really hope my videos give off that kind of vibe. Sorry, I'm just reapplying some chapstick. The vibe that we kind of just like are hanging out, and you know, I just want it to be like a nice, chill, relaxing thing. And I know not everyone really likes very chatty, like update videos, but I love those types of videos. I just like hearing about people's lives and stuff. and I want to create content that I would watch, so it's a little selfish, but it's fine. So that's been a good thing. It's also been a few months, and I think I'm finally ready to like kind of talk about it a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not going to get into huge detail because it's an invasion of both parties' privacy. Back in the beginning of July, I believe. So it's been a fat minute. I broke up with my boyfriend of 2 years, and I'm sure you've heard me talk about him before in like previous videos if you've been here for a little while. But yeah, that relationship has ended, and I think it was a great call on my part for me, because sometimes you just gotta look out for yourself, and I've just been doing a lot better, and I think it was a great call for me to make. And I know that may sound like really selfish, but I had my reasons, and you know, it came with its consequences. So there's been quite a lot of change. It was nice to go into college though without going into it with like all of the relationship struggles I was going through. The moral of the story is that I didn't feel like I was getting freedom. I felt like all of my energy was going to him and not to myself. And it was really self-destructive. And he couldn't seem to understand why that was a good decision for me to make. So I'm finally at a place where I can, you know, give myself the attention that I need, and it's not all going to one person or one source. And it really did have its consequences though. Like, I am pretty shut off from the old friend group that I had, and that was kind of weird to like have a group of people to hang out and play games with like just about every night. And I don't really have that anymore. But I've met new people. I play games. This eyeliner situation is just not having it. I'm like talking way too much. Let me finish this and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I fixed it to the best of my abilities. I'm going to just smoke it out at the bottom to ignore any of the mistakes I made. So basically, I started college and had to like kind of navigate to this new experience without the group that I was kind of like with for 2 years, which was really weird. And I think it did help me grow as a person and kind of like, you know, take my life and kind of shape it to the way I want it to be. Yeah, that looks so much better. I guess it was a nice little lesson to learn that like not everyone that's in your life will be in your life forever, and sometimes you just gotta know when to let them go. Know when to let them go and when to like move on with yourself. I'm totally good now. I've met new people, and I still have some of the same people in my life, but not all of them. And then, you know, that's okay. Also, I have no idea if I've ever talked about my job on this channel. I work as a barista in a little cafe in a plant shop. And it sounds very dreamy, very ideal. And I gotta say, it's just about the damn near most perfect job ever. And I'm not even exaggerating, because it's not like a chain. It's like a little local cafe that's run by like just a couple. And it's super nice, but they're both full-time teachers, and they are having struggles balancing running the cafe and teaching. So it's not gonna last forever. And that really sucks, because it's such a perfect job. It's like, It's perfect for me. It's not perfect for everybody, but it's perfect for just like a student who just needs some money to pay for gas, food, and like bills. Like the very minimal bills that I pay, but I do pay bills. And it's gonna be very, very weird trying to find a new job. I'm going to apply to some like other barista positions because I realize that I work very, very well in those environments. Like I'm very good at remembering and like making drinks and food very fast. And I enjoy making coffee. I very much do. And it's like it's become something that I really love. Like I know my theme has been cafe themed, like everything. Like my username is Kai Tea, which stands for chai tea, um, just because I like chai tea, and I drink a lot of coffee, and I love cafes, and I've just always loved like all of the everything about cafes, and this job really just helped me even emphasize that love. Um, and I know working at other cafes and like chain coffee stores, like even like Starbucks, I'm thinking about applying to because if I remember correctly, they will cover top surgery, which is something I would like. But it's gonna be a weird change of pace because I'm not fucking joking, you guys, when I say this is like the best job. And I'm like so lucky to have like experienced it because I've been working there since the beginning of August. When the time comes, and I'm just enjoying the time I have left there. I don't think you guys can hear what's going downstairs, but my family is home, so if you can hear a little bit of talking, I apologize for that. But I'm already balls deep into this video, so we're not stopping yet. Which brings me to my next point of like, you know, top surgery and just like medically transitioning. I am going to try to get on T by the end of this year. The plan was to make an appointment sometime in the beginning of this month, but I've kind of just, I have to make the appointment, and that's a little scary. So once I muster up the balls, I have come to the conclusion that going through Planned Parenthood is probably my best bet because if I go through a hospital or the hospital that I go to, they are going to require a medical like diagnosis. So basically, I'm trying to find my powder. I don't know where. Oh, it's literally right in front of my face. Anyways, they are going to require a like letter from a gender therapist being like, yes, this person does have gender dysphoria and they do need to transition. Which takes so goddamn long, and I'm an impatient ass bitch. So going through Planned Parenthood hopefully will like they'll cover my insurance. Like my insurance will cover some of it, if not all of it. You know. So we'll see how that goes. But I think I've come up to the general conclusion that that will be easier for me. I was going to go through something called Folks Health, but that would cost me nearly $200 a month, and as a broke college student, I cannot afford that. So hopefully we will start getting some tea videos, because I would love to document that process. Because I don't know if it's just a me thing, but I love seeing other content creators go through stuff and then I can learn from it. So hopefully me going through stuff can help you guys learn from. I just hope my sharing of experiences can help someone somewhere just kind of like maybe ease their anxiety of like going to college or like, you know, stuff like that. Because, you know, the biggest thing is, or like a big thing of just life in general is knowing that you don't have to experience everything alone and that a lot of people go through the same things as you, which, you know, won't solve all of everyone's issues, but it can help. And that's all I can ask for is just a little help. That's been kind of all the shit that's been going on in my life, which, you know, doesn't sound like a lot once I like lay it all out like that. But they're kind of all things that you slowly have to like adjust to and like come to terms with. But you know, such is life. Let's just hope that, you know, transitioning and stuff goes well. Ooh, but I can talk about things that I want to do body mod wise. Because obviously I've got new piercings. And guess what, bitch? I want fucking more. Because I can't help myself. So, currently I have 3 piercings on my nose. If you count each of the nostril ones as 1. I don't know why you would count them as whatever. So 3 here, and then 2 here. So 5. And then also I've been stretching my ears. I can put my... I can put my thing through there. I finally got up to a 0G, which is my goal. Or at least so far. I don't know if I want to go any bigger than this. I don't know if I just want to go to a 00. We'll see how my very indecisive ass deals with that. I don't know how this nose contour is gonna go. It's fine. If it doesn't, freckles will cover it up. I know I want to get a bridge piercing. Ooh, I totally just stabbed my blush. Oops. Also, if you're interested in what products I'm using on my face, I will link all of them. Or, like, not link, but, like, list them in the description. In case you're very, very curious as to what I use. But I know I want to get a bridge piercing, and I'm thinking about double eyebrow, because I know I want to keep my symmetrical thing going on, because I have both of my nose pierced, and then, you know that. So that will be fun. And for my first tattoo, I'm pretty sure my sister and I both agreed on we're both getting frogs. So I'm gonna get Jason, oh crap, Funkerberg? I'm not a fake fan, I promise. I just can't pronounce it. The frog from Over the Garden Wall. And she's going to get just a funky little man with a little haiku. And it'll be a vibe. So, God knows when that's gonna happen, and I know I want, obviously I want a Legend of Zelda tattoo, because fucking I'm me. I think at all points we should all know that I'm a Zelda nerd. And that's gonna be put on my body. And I want to dye my hair again because it's at a weird stage, but no one told me how difficult it is to book a hair appointment. I've literally called like so many salons and none of them answer. I've tried to do like online booking and none of them respond to me. I'm just like, bro, I just want to get my hair done. Please let me give you money. I want to go all pastel pink, which I don't know if it'll be possible, but God, I hope so, because it would be such a vibe. You guys have seen my hair journey. I can kind of take this down now. And my little sibling is down there if you're wondering what the fuck it... Don't do that. My hair is in a very awkward stage right now. It kind of just looks like a mop. Like, I need layers. I need something going on. Because it just looks so flat. It doesn't look flat right now because it was just in a ponytail. And you can definitely see that. But it just... it's not giving me the life that I need it to. I'm just going to kind of do my hair a little bit before I finish up my makeup. Basically, all I need to do is add highlight and freckles. But this is more important right now because it's bothering me. I don't know if I want to recommend this product. It's new. My sister works at a hair shop thingy. That doesn't help. It's like it's a hair care store, kind of like where stylists go to go get product and hair dye and stuff. You know, hairstylist things. And so I get free cool products, and this is gonna claim to give me volume or texture or something. Just give me something. That's all I needed to do, is give me something. Which it did, I think. I don't know. I slept with my hair wet, so it's just a train wreck, which is fine. I'm not going anywhere. All I went this morning was the ER with my mom, but I won't talk about that. She's fine though, if you're wondering. My mom is okay. She just fucked up her finger a little bit. But yeah, my hair is in desperate need of help. And Pride is happening in fucking October this year, which is happening on the 9th. I'm gonna go, and I want my hair to be cool, but I guess it's not gonna be cool. Because I'm not gonna be able to book a hair appointment in such short notice with the luck that I've been having. And, this close to just going to a Sally's Beauty and fucking shit up. But God knows that my older sister would yell at me. I'm gonna continue putting freckles on and I'll be right back. As you can see, I have absolutely no chill when it comes to freckles, and I don't think I ever will because goddamn they're cute and I think that they add to my makeup well. It's been a while since I've gotten a "aren't fake freckles offensive?" comment, so I didn't get the freckle gene, okay? My mom has it, my older sister has it. I don't know why it skipped over me, but it is in my blood. I'm entitled to feel cute, okay? I don't know, I should look at my camera. I'm entitled to feel cute. Was that intimidating? Okay, this is the fun part. And then I am done with my makeup, and that basically concludes this video. I don't have much other to talk about. Because there are still some things in my life that I would like to keep private. But yeah, those are the big things that I wanted to talk about. Hopefully, within the next week or so, next 2 weeks, I will be able to film that other video. If you have any advice that you would like to be given, advice, or you have any questions that you want me to address, I will address them anonymously. Like, you will be anonymous, like, I will be the only one that knows. You can use the link below in the description. I'll just link it to it's an app called Telonym? It's basically something where you just send someone anonymous messages and you can just explain your situation of what you want advice on or put your question there, and I will maybe include it in the video because, you know, if I have too many, I can't include all of them. So maybe it'll become like a little series, I'm not sure. But that basically concludes this video. Once again, sorry for being so absent. I can't help it. I don't know. Life just like, I don't know, spits in my face. Let me know what you would like to see. I have a few things planned, like an updated outfits video. That is the most popular video on my channel. Don't know why YouTube decided to push it, but I thought I'd make a part 2 of an updated thing because my style has evolved and has gotten immensely better. But as always, subscribe if you like me. Like the video if you would like to see more. Leave a comment for the algorithm. I don't know how it works. Dislike it if you don't like me, and I will see you in the next week, month, or year, just depending how life is. Goodbye.